You will tell me who else. Mr. Han.
Yo, wola, wola, wola. This is your boy, Johny Afronaut, with another Side Quest segment. I'm going to talk about an album that came out last year. Yeah, I'm late, I know, but I had to talk about it. I couldn't hold it myself. Danny Brown's Quaranta. Quaranta means 40 in Italian. Yeah, it means 40 in Italian. So, last year, Danny Brown released an album with JPEG Mafia called Scaring the Hoes. Dope album, experimental, kind of like lo-fi. I think they were kind of like creating their own genre at that point because nothing sounded like that. So he had a good year last year, and later on in November, I'm not sure when, he released Quaranta, which was an solo album. I don't know if it's his sixth or fifth album. I don't remember which album is it. So it's Quaranta. It's an This one is more matured. It's more uh he's more mellow. He's not the loud Danny Brown, that whiny kind of like voice that you used to hear. He doesn't lean it doesn't do the humorous drug thing. Actually, it's the total opposite. Not that he's ever done something that's not personal. He's done songs that are personal on Triple X, on Extrocity Exhibition, which was more of the album that, when you listen to Extrocity Exhibition, is like the album for being high. If you were high, it's like a clear description. That album makes you feel what it feels to be high. You know what I mean? It puts you in that spot. What it means to have, like, it's like a bad trip, just to give you a clear description. So yeah, Coranta's more personal. I think this is his most personal album. The first song is Quaranta. Yes, he talks about um being in the industry, being being saved by hip hop, but the same hip hop that saved him killed him. He said it in an interview. He said that there's Danny Brown and there's Daniel. So Danny Brown is like an alter ego, and he was not living as Daniel, the son, the father, or the friend. He was more taking on this persona of Danny Brown, and that kind of like fucked him up. That's why he was doing a lot of drugs. He was doing a lot of partying. The rock star life. So he talks about that. Like, hip hop is like a gift and a curse, just to put it in a simple way. And yeah, there's the songs with called It Ain't My Concern. It Ain't My Concern is more a song about the state of hip hop. Wait, this is these young guys and people who are trying to get on and whatnot. He talks about being actually the theme, one of the overall themes. It does talk about being old in hip hop, being 40 in hip hop is a different thing, because he said it in an interview. When you 40 in hip hop and you're still doing it, it's like you spend 100 years doing rap. It's different. It's not like something else like R&B, anything else. But nowadays, yeah, he talked about that, how it feels to be 40 in hip hop. And Dark Sword Angel is the typical Danny Brown, but it's more braggadocio. It's more punchline, humorous. It has this kind of like menacing, dark, synthesized beat. It's hardcore. And there's a song where he did with Bruiser Wolf. I think, what does YBP stand for? I don't remember what. Oh, young black and born in Detroit or something. Yeah, I think that's the name of the song. It's YPP. That's more conscious. That's more of his, like, talks about his past, how he grew up in Detroit and how he was poor and surviving in the ghetto. Yeah, yeah, it was a dope album. I really liked this one. he wasn't in many songs. He wasn't like super lyrical and technical in his songs. He was what I love about this one. It was mellow, and he was more genuine about it. If you want that old Danny Brown, nah, you never find it on this one because this one is more matured. It's more mellow. It's more. I think this is more his subtle album. But I don't think this is the first time he did his album similar to this. There's an album that he did after Extrosity Exhibition. There's an album where he did where he kind of like changed his image. He cut off his hair and he replaced his front missing tooth. That's when he was like changing, is making a new transition. Yeah. I think this was a dope album. It wasn't a bad album. So I enjoyed it so much. Yeah. There were songs that were kind of like breezy and whatnot, but it was a dope album. So I wanted to talk about that. I also wanna in the next episode I wanna do the Rock Marciano Marciology that he released now. I wanna talk about that. Other than that, it's the Side Quest segment. It's Johny Afronaut, Odd Bunch Entertainment. Peace.
Suddenly, I like to leave your island. It is not possible. Bullshit, Mr. Handman. Man, you come right out of a comic.